So let's take a look at another one of those knives that are on loan to the channel. And what we have today is the Cold Steel Leatherneck SF. And that SF stands for Semper Fi. Hoorah! So this knife comes in your typical Cold Steel Secure X sheath, which is just a blow molded sheath that is riveted together with these grommets, and it has the nylon belt strap that's held with hook and loop and a snap. And this is reversible. Just remove these two screws, flip this to the other side, and you have a setup for left-hand carry. You have the usual strap up top that holds it in place. So here we have the Cold Steel Leatherneck SF. And like I mentioned, that SF stands for Semper Fi. And as you can see from the finish on this, that is a black powder coat. This thing has seen a little use. Looks like somebody's been batoning with it. So, wonder about the edge. Oh, that edge has definitely been touched up. So, hopefully, it'll still be of cutting quality like it is when it comes from the factory. So what we have is a clip point blade that is made from German D2 steel, and like I had mentioned, it is black powder coated. We have a steel guard. We have the Grivex rubber over molded handle, and we have a steel pommel on the end. This is full tang. Now I don't know if my magnet will stick to it. Let's grab it here. Okay. Yeah, it does stick to it. And of course it's going to stick to the end because that is steel. So let's get some dimensions on this blade. So first let's get the blade thickness on this. Looks like we are just about 5 millimeters thick. Okay. The blade length, the sharpened edge, are about a 1/16 shy of 6.5 inches. Overall blade length, we're at about 6 7/8 inches. The handle length, not including the hand guard, is about 4 3/4 inches, with an overall length of 11 3/4 inches. All right, let's get a weight. Make sure there's no glare on there. Okay, zero that out. Okay, the blade on its own, 12.3 ounces. And let's put that sheath up there. 16.2 ounces total weight. So let's do some cut test. Now, being that this does not have the factory edge on it, it's not going to be what it is like from the factory, but we're going to do these cut tests anyway. So I just have simple 550 paracord here, and that popped right through that, no problem. And I have some orange 2-inch wide strapping material. This is nylon material. Well, had to do a little saw action there, but it cut through that fairly easily with a nice clean cut. And lastly, we have some of that commercial grade fire hose. It's just a woven material with a rubber coating on the inside. Oh, let's check this out. I'm going to hold the blade steady and then pull on the fire hose. And it did pretty good on that. A decent clean cut. So that's pretty much it for the Cold Steel Leatherneck SF. This is a neat little knife. I like it. I like how thick that handle is. It's a little bit thicker than the other knives that I've showed you so far and feels really good in my hand. Yeah, I really like this knife. So I want to thank my friend that lent this to me for review. And that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.
I love the chase and the hunt.